Hey guys, I'm Ken. Welcome back to my channel. I traveled to Singapore last July 28. I've been in quarantine for a couple of days now. So I want to share with you 10 things you need to know about the Singapore quarantine. You may also want to check my other videos, my experience going to Singapore, and I hope you subscribe to my channel and do like the videos. Thank you. So for number 1, the quarantine here in Singapore is called Stay Home Notice, or SHN. You see that a lot in Facebook groups or websites. It is issued by the Ministry of Health. And the hotel that you'll be staying in is dictated by the government, so you cannot choose your hotel. Luckily for me, I'm staying here in Shangri-La Orchard. So basically, you need to stay in one room for 14 days. You cannot go outside or use their amenities. And if you do violate those protocols, there are grave penalties. And one of which would be, if you have a long-term visit, pass or a student pass, they could even revoke it or shorten the validity. And you might even be barred from entering or re-entering Singapore in the future. And another thing that I learned is that you can even be prosecuted under 21A of the Infectious Diseases Act. So it's that serious, guys. So my suggestion, when you're in quarantine, don't leave your room. For number 2, let's talk about the cost of the quarantine. Who pays for it? How much is it? What does it cover? So first is, the government doesn't pay for your quarantine. It's either you or your employer would pay for it. And the rate for the quarantine is 2,000 SGD. It's a standard rate across all hotels, whether you stay in a 5-star or 3-star hotel. It covers 3 meals a day. It has the usual room amenities like your towel, shampoo, conditioner, tea, coffee. It really depends on what your hotel can offer. And another part of the cost would be your swab test. It's 168 SGD. It would be scheduled normally on the 11th day. So for number 3, let's talk about food. You will never go hungry in quarantine. Like I said, the package comes with 3 meals a day, and obviously the quality of food will be dependent on the hotel that you're staying in. For Shangri-La, for example, I'll show it here. The breakfast includes fruits, milk, orange juice, croissant. While for lunch, like here, it includes crackers and soda. While for dinner, it only includes a soda. And I won't be, describing each meal, but let me just share with you, a series of the meals that I got over the quarantine days. Here you go. For number 4, you need a local SIM card. This is very important, especially for those with work passes or IPAs. The reason is the MOM, or Ministry of Manpower, will be calling you every day. They can call you at 8 AM or even 9:30 PM at night. They would check on you, get your details, and even schedule a swab test. There are 2 things that you need to remember, or some sort of tip. One is, if your SIM card is new, when you arrive in Singapore, it doesn't automatically work. You have to register it. I got a Singtel and I found videos in YouTube that could actually instruct you to how to register your SIM card. And the second one is, make sure your phone is unlocked. Alright, so that's number 4. So for number 5, 2 things to remember. You need to bring a thermometer with you. Second, download the Homer app. So the Homer app is where you register your temperature 3 times a day. It's a government requirement. So in this video, I'll show you a snippet of how the process works. You take a selfie, then you register your temperature, answer some questions, and that's it. You do that for 3 times a day. And for number 6, this is my favorite part of the quarantine. You can have anything delivered to your room. You can use apps like GrabMart, Lazada, Amazon Prime, or you can even ask your friends to bring stuff to you. And what I like about what Shang did, they place small tables in front of my door and they notify me via doorbell if there are deliveries. So if you're, tired of hotel food, you're bored, just order online and you should be okay. That's my favorite. Number 7, this is more of a tip and it's up to you if you want to do it. While in Singapore, it's not so bad, but COVID-19 is still out there and you have deliveries, food coming from the outside, and you might want to have a sanitation area like what I did. So I wipe my food, the packages that I got from online, before I even place it on my workplace or dinner area. So yeah, that will keep you safe and healthy through the rest of your time here. Number 8, since the hotel provides you random packed meals, there's a lot of food wastage and plastic usage here. And I'm very guilty of throwing a lot of food, but unfortunately I don't have a choice there. So one practical tip that you can do, once you've settled in, you may want to call the hotel and tell them to stop providing you certain things. Like for example, I've asked them to stop giving me soda. I don't drink soda that much. And I've also asked them to stop giving me plastic utensils. I wash my plastic utensils and reuse them. So yeah, I feel less guilty and save the earth. So you can do that as well. Number 9, I'm gonna share with you a couple of hacks that I've learned and you may want to reapply. Number 1, bring a casting mechanism. For example, a Chromecast. You're gonna be bored for 14 days and you may want to watch your favorite shows on TV rather than on your cell phone or laptop. So bring a Chromecast. Second is, bring a PlayStation or whatever to entertain yourself. I didn't bring one, but that will really help. Number 3, bring a water bottle. In Singapore, you can drink from the tap or you may want to boil water from the kettle. But essentially, they don't give you water bottles every day. And they actually give you soda. So better to have that water bottle with you. Now, number 4 is bring your dishwashing or your laundry products, because it's not a normal hotel stay. No one will, clean your room every day. You're all by yourself for 14 days, so it's better to do it on your own. And I have a, quick funny video. You can click down below on that video when I did my own laundry here in Shangri-La. For number 10, plan your 14-day quarantine ahead. It's going to be hell being stuck in a room for 14 days. So, you may want to keep yourself busy, have a schedule, have a drumbeat for 14 days. Unfortunately, I didn't do that, so I'm sharing it to you now. You may want to do it. But, how I kept myself busy is I've been working out, did not stop doing that. I even brought dumbbells and some working materials. And like I said, I've been watching a lot of Netflix series using my Chromecast, and I've also been doing a lot of my work. Good thing I have my laptop with me so I can do work. That keeps me very busy actually. Automatically that's around 12 hours of my day. So yeah, I hope you survive your quarantine here in Singapore, and hopefully all the tips have been very helpful for you, and yeah, stay safe and healthy. See you soon.